Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. And today we're going to tune into the energy of Natalie Wood, the famous Hollywood actress who died under very mysterious circumstances. I want to tune into the energy of November 28th, 1981. Something about the number 8. Infinity, a promise or a deal. Okay, so I'm burning up already. Can we please tune into the energy of Natalie Wood? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. So firstly, we're going to get the factors behind Natalie's death. Okay, so let's just give the deck a quick shuffle. Factors behind Natalie Wood's death. Sanctuary. This could be them taking sanctuary on this boat trip. And beauty. Something about beauty and sanctuary. What are the factors behind the death of Natalie Wood? Please and thank you. Falling in love. Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Okay, we also have air, and this is more embracing or kissing energy. Okay, so what are the factors behind the death of Natalie Wood? The mice, theft, shortages, deaths, lies, and problems. And this is like two mice fighting over the same block of cheese. We also have the stork, something about change and movement and new beginnings. So let's get the kipper and let's see the energy and factors behind Natalie Wood deaths. Deaths, poverty. Something about money. Okay, and also main female. So, taking something from a female. Something about a loss. Two people would lose something because of something a female, possibly Natalie, seen. Something about a courthouse. Okay. And justice. Someone wanted to avoid justice. Am I getting fraud or something to do with money? Okay, and let's get the angel cards. Factors behind the death of Natalie Wood, please and thank you. We have flirt. Who was flirting? Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could resemble Natalie and her husband, as they had divorced previously and gotten back together. So something brought them back around, like a cycle, like the number 8. Even if they fell out of love, they fell back in love. They reconciled. But there was something that was going to be lost. There was something that was causing a problem. Either two people fighting over the one thing, or two people who have something to lose. Okay, so let's ask the true crime cards. What happened? What really happened to Natalie Wood? Please and thank you, Spirit. What really happened to Natalie Wood? We have alive. This is giving me the energy of lifeboats. Something about the lifeboat and regret. So someone has regrets. Someone feels like they could have saved her. What really happened to Natalie Wood? Please and thank you. What really happened to Natalie Wood? Whoa. And this wants to peep out. There, the water. The murky waters. Murky waters run deep. We also have wooded area. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure of the location if there was a wooded area around, but this is giving me dark, ominous energy. And as we know, Natalie was found in the water. And something about a lifeboat. Was she found in or with a lifeboat? I feel like she was placed in the water in a lifeboat to make it look like she was alive, getting into the water. Okay, or this could be her getting into the water alive, wanting to go or escape to a motel, a hotel. She wanted to call for help. But something about someone with nefarious intentions, something about life insurance, something about money, and making something look like, you know, it was her fault. That's the devilish thing about it. It's making her biggest fear, turning that into a reality. We also have landfill. So with all the rubbish here, it's like someone wanted to hide the truth in amongst the rubbish. I'm getting planted stories, planted evidence, something being planted to make something look a certain way. But it goes back to the family and playing into someone's hands. There could have also been an affair going on, and this could have been exposed, and it's like someone had to go. Something about hands. The narrative is in someone's hands. Okay, so let's see. Let's move this out of the way. Fire with something burned. This is passionate energy I'm feeling. So let's get the why. Why did this happen? Whoa. To Natalie Wood. I feel like these want to come. This is the giving to charity card. Something about giving money. Also the 10 of Wands, so dropping a burden. So what burden needed to be dropped? Who was heartbroken? Is this a third party situation? Why did this happen to Natalie Wood? Please and thank you. The Queen of Cups. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Someone's pride. Someone's ego. And something about apprehension. So I feel like Natalie, the nurturing mother figure, was scared. There was a delay on something. She could have been ignoring her fears, but she had some sort of creeping, ominous feeling. Back of deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could have been someone being paid or given money with the charity card. So 3 of Swords, a heartbreak. Was Natalie heartbroken about something and someone's ego made them act in a certain way? Was someone caught in a compromising position? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone got aggressive and something dramatic happened because of deceit and self-doubt. So it's like someone was gaslighting Natalie that it was all in her head until she seen something for herself and played right into someone's hands. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, this is being careless. Was someone being careless and got caught? A lack of meaning behind actions, uninspired. So this is messy. This is sloppy. I feel like there was some sort of messy, dramatic argument. Things got messy, things escalated. The 2 of Wands in reverse, unrealistic. Procrastination, wise withdrawal. So I feel like someone was there witnessing, but they wisely withdrew themselves from the situation so as not to implicate themselves. It's like someone seeing the devil at work. I'm hearing The devil finds work for idle hands, but they backed away quietly out of loyalty, out of ego. The Fool, new beginnings, because someone wanted a new beginning without Natalie, and I'm getting chills all down my body. Someone wanted a new start, literally a new venture, and Natalie was like the cog in the wheel, or even the third wheel, because we do have the King of Cups here, but there was a new offering that the king wanted, and this queen felt heartbroken. She gotta go. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? Did someone have another woman on the side? Or could this be inverted? Was someone bisexual? The King of Cups, perhaps? The Queen of Swords. So yeah, overbearing, cruel, deceitful. There was definitely lies being told in the relationship. So what is the tea about the death of Natalie Wood? Please and thank you. What is the tea on the death of Natalie Wood? Something about money. Someone was given money for their silence. What is the tea about the death of Natalie Wood? Something about unbothered. This is like being placed on a raft of some sort. Whoa. The tea on the death of Natalie Wood. Love on the brain. Into you. Okay, so good chemistry with someone else. Someone was being careless. Someone was being swept away, caught up in the heat of the moment. Same shit, different day. Someone was getting tired of the same old thing and they wanted something new. So this was like a game of chess, and someone knows how to play the villain and play the victim. Fake flexing. So someone was acting like they had more than they really did. Maybe Natalie was turning a blind eye to something. Maybe she knew. But there's something about money, fraud, scarcity tactics, and moving in silence. So there was definitely something shady going on in the background. Someone was creeping, and it's like someone wanted to knock the queen off the chessboard, but they had to play their cards right or play their hand right. Someone who's a show-off. Can we get the true emotions behind the death of Natalie Wood? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have free, moving on, letting go, loving you like a sitting duck. I'm hearing Lay All Your Love on Me by ABBA. Don't go sharing, wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me. And a fairy tale, but this was a lie, a trick, a broken fairy tale. So what are the true emotions? This is the truth. Thank you for the confirmation. What are the true emotions behind the death of Natalie Wood? Please and thank you, Spirit. Love child. Was someone pregnant? Maybe a side chick? Natalie even? Rejected. So was someone trying to put a stop to something? Yeah, a love message. Something was seen, something was cut, secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Yeah, and the truth about a relationship, a romantic relationship. We also have memories. And yeah. So I feel like Natalie is thought of very highly, and she's regarded with great memories, and the memories are priceless, and she's saying they can never be taken from her, what she did when she was here. But it's like she felt like her life was cut short too soon because someone was careless, someone was sloppy, and they're only sorry they got caught by her. They acted rashly because they didn't want the scandal of a divorce, of an affair. With the love child, this really could be something to do with a secret pregnancy or the truth about, I'm really burning up. The truth about someone's paternity. I don't know, but there's something there that could cause a scandal, that could cause a brutal public breakup, and someone wanted to save face and play the game correctly. And it's giving me this King of Cups energy, who wanted a new beginning. So let's get the dictionary. Okay, Natalie Wood. The truth behind Natalie Wood's death, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I feel like these want to come last. I'm hearing Last Night by P. Diddy. That's a channeled song. Launch, laundrette, laundry. Someone didn't want their dirty laundry to be exposed. The lavatory. Did something happen in the bathroom? I'm just seeing Natalie from behind, her head kind of being grabbed by the hair and pushed down, maybe on a sink or something like that in the lavatory. Lavender, lavish. Someone liked to live a lavish lifestyle. Someone wanted to avoid court, lawful. So it's like she had her reason for a divorce. She had her reason to take the money, but someone didn't want her to take what they had. And they had to narrate this whole lie. Lastly, the last night, this was late at night. Lather, something about the bathroom, a ladder, and a ladder also. Laughter, lunch. Okay, we also have a gathering. Gosh, a generator, generous, genetics, something to do with DNA and genetics. Genial, genitals. Okay, so I feel like Natalie's seen something. Gentle, a gem. We also have gay, homosexual. So this was a gateway. I feel like maybe Natalie saw something, a gay affair possibly, and this generated a big fight, generational trauma, geriatric, someone was older, genuine, geography, getaway. This was a getaway, but it was a ghastly getaway. Gibberish, giddy, gigantic, a gimmick. So it's like this story was crafted as a gimmick. And Jilled was something gilded, a gilded gateway, a device that measures radioactivity. And gaze. I feel like she's seen something. And something about the wrist. A glove with a wide covering for the wrist. Natalie had broken her wrist as a child in the water. And she did have a phobia, a fear of water. Because her generations in her family, something ominous was predicted. So as I said, it's like someone wanted to make Natalie's worst nightmare a reality because she's seen something she shouldn't. And she had a reason to cause a big scandal, not only an affair, but possibly even a gay affair. And it's like now she's a ghost. And the ghost of her haunts someone. Leapfrog. Learn, a leader, lawful, millionaire. Someone who is a millionaire. We also have milkman, mileage. Something about the mileage of the ship. Migrate, mighty, midsummer, midnight. This could have happened late at night, midnight, meow, microchip, microphone, a microscope. Something could have happened at midday, middle of the night, middle-aged, methodical. Someone was very methodical. Something was sloppy but then covered up carefully, I feel. Messy. Something was very messy. A messenger and a message and a big mess. I'm hearing Paper Bag by Fiona Apple because I know I'm a mess. You don't want to clean up. And mimic, military, militant, and a migraine. Something about Natalie having a migraine, and someone could have put her into this boat with a migraine on medication after a fight. There was a physical fight. She got hurt and something had to be staged. So I feel like she could have been grievously injured, but possibly still alive while put in the lifeboat. And it was inevitable what happened if she drowned, because maybe she wasn't in any position to swim or to fight for her life. These two fell. We do have the police station, so someone didn't want the police to see what had happened, but Natalie saw someone's true colours. What fell? We do have a love message and rejected. So yeah, I feel like she saw something she wasn't supposed to, and all hell broke loose. And midwife, something about a pregnancy too. So was Natalie having her own affair? Spirits. Let me just get one more from this dictionary. Natalie Wood. Can I just get one page? The truth behind your death. Thank you. Okay, something about a lieutenant, lubricate. Okay. So lucid, luck, lucrative. Something was profitable. This could have been dodgy deals. Luggage. Mournful, woebegone, a funeral. So lukewarm, lull. She could have been lulled into a false sense of security. Luminary, lumber. Move clumsily, heavily. So yeah, I feel like she was put clumsily onto this boat, but to make it look like it was her own fault, her own mess. Lounge, lost, lotion, lottery, something about money, lotus. There could have been lotus flowers. I'm hearing Lotus Flower by Radiohead. Loose lips, sink ships. Loudness, losing. Someone didn't want to lose the game. Low, someone was keeping a low profile about a lover, a sexual partner. And this could have broken up a marriage, something about a child of unwedded parents. So yeah, a love child could be somewhere. And yeah, I feel like luck was not on Natalie's side, but someone made sure of that. Was LSD or drugs significant? Fish bait? Someone had the intention to make Natalie fish bait, and someone could have even threatened that very loudly. And yeah, someone is very lovable to the public, but this affair would have made the public very loud indeed. Loose lips sink ships. So Natalie was basically thrown overboard and left to the mercy of the sea. And that's the best way to make something that went wrong look like it wasn't your fault. So in a way, it was an accident, but a very convenient one, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And it all goes back to the water. Yeah. And I'm hearing How Far I'll Go by Moana. So it's like something about the water. It drew Natalie in, but she was still cautious. But it was like some sort of a trance. It's like she knew, but she just didn't know when. And someone nearly made that decision for her, or didn't give her a choice in the matter, because she ended up in the water one way or another. So let me know down below what you think and what you think happened. And if you have any other case suggestions, let me know. I'll add them to my list. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you go. And check out my true crime playlist if you haven't already. And I will see and connect with you all again in the next one. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah.